Very good morning from Frankfurt. Today I'm returning back to London after the eventful weekend here. I'm just waiting for my taxi to arrive and then we'll be going to Frankfurt Airport, Terminal 1 to take our Lufthansa flight back to London. So while going back to London, there are few changes because Germany is in a green list these days, on the UK green list country. So when I have to go back to the UK, I need to fill up one passenger locator form, and second, I need a COVID test on day 2. So these are the two requirements by the UK government. Although I'm fully vaccinated, I would still need to have a passenger locator form and the COVID test to be taken on day 2. These are the requirements. I have already done that. The day 2 test will be coming at home, so it's going to be a self-testing, and I'll have to send it to the lab, which will be self-addressed as well. I'll show you what happens there. However, for now, our journey to the Frankfurt airport. So now we are in our taxi on the way to the airport from the hotel. Remember, it's Sunday morning, so not a lot of people out in town. We will be at the airport probably 10 to 15 minutes. So I've arrived at the Frankfurt Airport, Terminal 1, and I've already checked in online, so it's time to go to the security. So that's the departure board here at Frankfurt, and you can see how many flights. It's quite busy. My flight is at 10 o'clock to London Heathrow. So I'm ready to go to the gate. So the security is done, and now I am at the duty-free area where I have to pass the duty-free and then go through immigrations, because this is European Union, remember. So we have to go through immigration and then to the gates. This is the Frankfurt duty free. And now we are off to our gate, which is B55. So the immigration is done. Now onwards to the gate. I've got an hour before we board. So let's go and grab something to eat before our flight back to London. And I've got my passport stamped again. So yeah, this is a new norm for British passports. When you come in and out of EU countries, your passport will be stamped, so they can keep a record of how many days you spent in the EU. Frankfurt airport is neat, but it's a very big airport, as you can see. It's a massive airport. I'm just looking for a quick sandwich or a bite, which I can carry to my gate. So I'm at a McDonald's at Frankfurt Airport, and because everything was mainly breakfast was with ham and beef and stuff, so I've just opted for some hash browns and an orange juice. That's all. Flight is only an hour, so once I reach London I can have a good lunch there. So finally, that's Lufthansa, which takes me back to London. There was a mystery at the airport and they had offloaded me. So I was offloaded from the plane and then I got back. I will tell you more about it once I reach London, but I'm on my flight now. So finally in the plane, onwards to London. It was a tragic at the airport. I will tell you about it once I reach home. So after landing at Heathrow, it took me an hour and a half to complete immigration. Really messed up system here. Thousands of people landing, but really messed up. However, that's the baggage hall right here. So I'm in the baggage hall, and also in Germany, I was almost offloaded from the flight because, of course, the instructions are not clear. They don't have clear instructions. So I wouldn't suggest anyone to travel at this point of time. The travel and tourism, they're two different things. So I believe the travel is open, but not the tourism yet. If you're traveling for tourism, it's not advisable or recommended at all. So back at Heathrow, after all the hustle and bustle of Germany and the last minute mishaps in Frankfurt airport, you can see I'm waiting for my taxi to come. I've got an Uber, so he shall be here any time, and then I'll be on my way home. Was a good trip, except the last minute hiccup. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. Please do like, subscribe and share, and do spread love. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. So finally I'm in my taxi on the way home, and it feels nice and pleasant no matter where in the world you are, but once you're home you feel home. So yeah, I feel nice. So hello everyone, I'm back at home and feeling refreshed. It feels nice to be back. So I had overall it was an amazing trip to Germany. It was over the weekend. I went on a Friday, and today is Sunday. I'm already back home. It was refreshing. However, traveling these days is not recommended, as I said earlier. So only travel if it's really required to, because it's not easy. I had to do a COVID test at the airport in Frankfurt, and they had offloaded me. Then once I've got my test, within 30 minutes, fortunately somehow, they said, no, we've offloaded you, and the flight is fully booked. It's overbooked flight. Fortunately, there was a couple of other passengers who did not fill out their passenger locator form. So by the time they did it, and it was too late for them to board, and I got my seat. So this is how I managed to get on the flight today. However, once I landed, even at London Heathrow, there was waiting for more than 1 hour and a half at the immigration. Super disorganized. People don't know what to do, where to go. We went through immigration. It took us an hour and a half. After that, I didn't have any bags checked in, so I just had my handbag. Went to the taxi, and I got back home. So the journey started at 7 in the morning, and now it's almost 2. So although it's an hour flight, but it almost takes 6 to 7 hours to do this these days, and it's really hectic. So this was my overall experience. The first European city. I think for the next European city, you guys have to wait for some time, because I'm not willing to take any more challenges in this way to travel. Probably we'll cover up UK, we'll go to Glasgow, Edinburgh, Lake District, and we'll cover up the part in UK rather than going abroad till it smooths travel, you know. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe and share, and I will see you tomorrow.